Hello everyone and welcome to part 1 of a multiple video series covering the operation of electric circuits with a focus around electrical quantities. In today's video we're going to be covering charge and electric force. So these videos are supposed to be just a crash course introduction to these topics, so buckle up and let's get right into it. For starters, let's ask the question, what is a charge? Electric charge and its movement are the basic items of interest in electrical engineering. The proton has a positive charge, while electrons have a negative charge, and lastly, the neutron has zero charge. So protons and electrons have the value of 1.602 times 10 to the negative 19 coulombs. Now for protons, that's positive, and neutrons, that's negative. And 1 coulomb represents the amount of charge transported by a current of 1 ampere in 1 second. So it represents a specific quantity of electrons. To wrap this slide up, charges are responsible for electric fields, and we'll get more into this later on. Charges are known to have the ability to exert forces on each other. Like charges repel each other, while unlike charges are known to attract one another. So in the schematic here shown on the right, we have 2 negative charges on the top row, which repel each other because they are the same. And in the center we have 2 positive charges, and they also repel each other because they are like charges. And lastly, we have a negative and a positive charge, which are attract to one another. Such an electric force can be controlled and utilized for some useful purposes. Coulomb's law gives an expression to evaluate the electric force in newtons exerted on one point charge by the other. These formulas shown would be used to calculate the force on charge 1 due to charge 2, or the force on charge 2 due to charge 1. In this formula, Q1 and Q2 variables are the point charges measured in coulombs. We have the value R, which is the separation distance of the 2 point charges measured in meters. The epsilon is the permittivity of the free space medium with units of coulombs squared per newton meter, or also known as farads per meter. And lastly, we have the unit vector A, which are the lines joining Q1 and Q2. The image on the right represents an illustration of Coulomb's law where 2 point charges of the same sign exert forces on each other. The electric field intensity is the force per unit charge experienced by a small test charge placed in an electric field. Units for the electric field intensity is either measured in newtons per coulomb, or a more commonly used unit being the volts per meter. This formula can be rearranged to support the previously introduced formulas for the electric force, where E2 is the electric field due to charge 2 at the location of charge 1, and E1 is the electric field due to charge 1 at the location of charge 2. So that concludes today's video, and thanks for watching. In the next video I'll be introducing conductors and insulators, so make sure to go check that out. At the end of the electrical quantity section, I plan on having numerous practice problems where I show you my step-by-step process to getting the answer, so make sure to check that out also if you plan on sticking around for this entire coverage of the electrical quantities. Hope to see you guys in the next video here. Bye.